10-10-10 is a book about making better decisions, and in that way taking charge of your own life. So often we have our decisions make us. You know what I mean? You respond to an important decision using your gut, or you wait until it's the last hour and then you make your decision based on whoever is the last person speaking to you about it. And basically, in many ways, we are just hardwired by all sorts of things in our lives and society to make decisions that are not the best, most thought out decisions. And so 10-10-10 is a strategy, if you will, to make decisions based on thinking through their consequences in 10 minutes. That's the short term. That stands for the short term. Doesn't have to be 10 minutes. 10 months, which is the foreseeable future, and 10 years, which is the distant future, the life that we would like to create for ourselves. Actually, you apply each one of those time frames to each decision. So for instance, say you have a decision about whether or not you're going to go back to school to get your MBA. Okay? That's a very difficult decision. I see people struggle with it all the time. And so if you were to use 10-10-10 to apply that decision, you would think, well, if I go back, what are the consequences in the immediate future? And you may be working, you may have children, all sorts of different life circumstances may be in effect that will be changed by or impacted by that decision one way or the other in the short term, in the immediate term. My wife may be mad when I tell her, my father may be thrilled, just sorting them out, okay? Then you move on to the foreseeable future. Well, in 10 months, I'll be in business school. How will that affect how easily we can pay the mortgage? How much will that allow me to be with my children? How much will that affect the job, what I'm doing at work if I'm doing it part-time? And you sort through both pro and con the impact on your life in the foreseeable future. Then you look out in the distant future and you think about your values. What really matters to you? What do you stand for? Who do you want to be? And then when you are looking through that prism of your values, you ask, how does this decision affect my life in 10 years, the life I want to create? Well, you know what? I don't want to be running a business. I actually, in 10 years, hope that I'm working, in a nonprofit helping children with disabilities. This MBA really doesn't matter. This is about making my parents happy, or whatever. You can sort it out a lot better and understand your motivations and the implications much better when you look at it through these 3 time frames. And there's no right or wrong when you use 10-10-10. It is a strategy. It's a tool to help you come to the decision that most closely matches your values.